Joan, good morning. Great to see you. You're
Great
crying.
to be
The
here.
two of you are crying. But these are tears of joy.
Yeah.
Talk to me about how you're doing. How do you feel?
Oh, I'm doing well. I feel great. I'm not back to my old self. If you think you can go through 9 months of treatment of rigorous chemotherapy and 6 weeks of radiation every day and just bounce right back, you know, I'd like to think that happens, but it doesn't.
It's obviously affecting you emotionally as we're sitting here this minute. Is it looking back and watching what you went through, or is it something you're feeling right now inside about where you are?
Because this show, you know, I went from being a patient, kind of a victim, to being a warrior and fighting for my own survival, to being a survivor, and now an advocate. But I made that turn into advocacy here, right out there on that plaza with all those women out there. And then the response that I got online from this program just bowled me over. And I heard everybody's, you know, complaints, frustrations, their roadblocks, what they needed, what they weren't being able to find. And I just said, I got to step up and do something.
Can you just describe the feeling of hearing the words, no evidence of the disease?
NED. And you know where I learned that? From somebody on Twitter that said, pretty soon you're going to be NED. It's a phrase, if you don't know it yet, let me tell you what it means. No evidence of disease.
There are some physical things that you obviously want to see changing. You have a wig on, and your hair's under there. It's starting to make its way.
She told me it's someone else's hair. It's weird.
It is. It comes
curly.
back all weird, and you'll thank goodness I've gone to all these races and everything, and been involved in all the survivor things, because that's when you talk to other women and they say, oh, it grows back curly and coarse and a different color. And it's like someone else's hair growing on my head.
Yeah. That's your real hair right there?
Oh, yes, that was last weekend.
Look at you, sporting it.
Yeah, I'm like, it's growing out a little bit. That was the first time I ever took it off out in public. I went to Playland with the kids, went on rides, and
did it feel free to do that? Weird. Okay.
Free, but it's still weird. I'm going to be honest.
You're so fortunate you have a family that's been there the whole way.
Yeah.
Work has been really important to you. You started an online channel. So
today.
We really want to be out there.
You know, I've been going to Washington, and it's different. I'm not going as a journalist to interview. I'm going there to say to the senator, you need to vote this way to protect women.
Yeah.
And then today we launched alivewithjoan.com, and it's an online TV channel that if you have the internet connection, you can get it on your phone or your iPad or your laptop or your TV if it connects to the internet. And it's dedicated to breast cancer, to people newly diagnosed, to survivors, and to staying healthy.
I love seeing you two strong women together looking so good.
Survivors.
You got
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.